Hello, my name's Mod Mark and I'm the lead designer of RuneScape. And I'm here to tell you why the evolution of combat is the greatest thing ever to happen to the game that we know and love so well, RuneScape. We've got basic abilities, got threshold abilities, and the most awesome thing are the ultimate abilities. Ultimate abilities are basically like a really cool finishing move where you can suddenly do something that looks absolutely amazing, does a whole bunch of damage to your opponent. We've got things like the tsunami ability, which is a huge wave that suddenly appears in combat and allows you to damage all of the opponents that are in front of you. We've also got really cool ultimate abilities like the massacre ability. That's a particular favourite of the design team, and that's something that you can use to really wreck your opponent. One of the best ultimate abilities that we've made is the momentum ability, and that's an ability that we've created after receiving lots of feedback from the players on the forums. This is an ability that you would use if you want to have a bit of a break from combat, and your basic attacks will be incredibly powerful. Of course, evolution of combat is particularly good for PvP players. The tactical choices that you make during the combat, the variety of choices that you have available to you, really means that PvP combat and boss fighting will be about the skill of the user rather than just having really cool statistics. What that means is that everyone will have a really good chance to make their mark on the game. Dual wielding. This is a brand new system that we've invented which will allow you to wield a weapon in each hand. That means twice as much damage, it means twice as many hits on your opponent, and it generally means that the combat is going to be much more exciting, fast-paced, and much more engaging for everyone. Absolutely every single weapon has been remodeled for the new combat system, and they all look amazing. You'll also be able to sheathe all of your weapons. So when you're not in combat, you can put your swords away down by your side, put your two-handed sword across your back or your staff, and just wander around the cities of RuneScape in kind of casual mode. And then as soon as you're back involved in combat, you'll pull all those weapons out and wade right into the fight. We've made the action bar because we felt that there was a lot of time with the old combat system that players were just navigating between interfaces, and rather than actually getting involved with the fight, quite a lot of the time they were just working out which panel they needed to have active. So we've built the action bar so that you can have your prayers, your spells, your food, your summoning abilities, and also all of your new abilities on that action bar. You'll have everything you need directly in front of you. Of course, the action bar's got multiple layers to it as well, so if you fill up one of your action bars, you'll have more action bars that you can use. You can even, if you want, use the action bar for skilling, and this is one of the most exciting things that we've done. So even if you're not hugely combat orientated as a player, you can use the action bar to better the way that you interact with the game. You can do things like drag your spells there. Of course, spells aren't just for combatants, you also have a lot of spells that the skillers use as well. So if you're high alching a lot, you can drag your high alch spell up to your ability bar and the items that you're high alching, and you can just do all of those spells navigating through the ability bar rather than having to interact with loads of different interfaces. The triangle is the bedrock of RuneScape combat. It's always been about what happens when you're a warrior and you come up against a wizard, or what happens when you meet someone who's the other end of the triangle from you. But over the years, we've kind of let things level out a little bit. And with the new system, we're really giving everybody a fighting chance. Making the triangle mean something has meant that we've had to add a whole range of new equipment to the game. So we've got cool things like batwing armor, we've got these carapace armors that rangers use, a whole bunch of different things to give everyone a really cool look when they're involved in combat. We've literally just made the beta worlds available to every single player that we have in RuneScape. And if you go into the beta worlds and you go to Lumbridge, you'll find a combat academy there. The Combat Academy has been written specifically for those players with a good experience of RuneScape already. The Combat Academy is there for you to learn and to give you an opportunity to fully understand before it goes into RuneScape. You'll also have the opportunity to earn some experience points for your live account. So please go and try it out today and be honest. Let us know what you really think.